Thanks so much for joining us on this Veterans Day. They serve our country proudly in a different part of the world that's so different from ours we can't even understand it. But sadly, when some servicemen and women return home, they come back to a civilian life that suddenly feels foreign.
And it's coming back to this world that really can be a challenge for veterans. Civilian life presents a new set of challenges, and some end up on the streets because of it. As News 3's Hetty Chang tells us tonight, more and more veterans are coming home from war with no place to call home.
1, 2, 3, 4. In the sea of veterans marching along 4th Street, you can spot Mark Bertrand's smile. Back from Iraq just 4 months ago, he is proud to be in his first Veterans Day parade.
At first, I got so used to being in the Marine Corps. That's what I was for 4 years as a cook.
At 24, Bertrand is also the youngest member of U.S. Vets, a group that helps veterans make the transition back to civilian life. Bertrand knows the transition is not easy. He ended up on the streets.
The hardest thing was getting used to not having someone tell me what to do at all times, not having something to do every day.
Many veterans end up homeless because they cannot find work. Now, in a troubling job market, U.S. Vets says 72% of its clients list unemployment as the reason for their homelessness.
Here at Catholic Charities, 1,200 to 1,500 meals are served every day, and it's estimated at least 30% of those meals are served to homeless veterans.
This is where we met Cecil Gatz, 85 years old, a U.S. vet, and now homeless.
Maurice tells me that you're the oldest veteran here.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm proud of it.
Gatz, an aircraft mechanic during World War II, says he can't escape the war.
Just you can't help, you know. Yeah, it hits you in the heart, you know. You start remembering to make things what you don't want to do.
On top of his flashbacks, Gatz is in poor health.
And he said, "Do you want to go to the hospital?" And I said, "No, I want to go home."
But there was no one to greet him when he returned. Now 2 veterans, young and old, forever bound by their service to our country and the streets they call home.
You're back to New York. You'll never forget the things that happened. They always come back in your mind.
Hetty Chang, News 3.
Wounds that last for 60 years or more in some cases. That's how deep they run. And the scope of this really is staggering. It's estimated that veterans make up about 1/3 of the nation's homeless population. Here in Las Vegas, the number is slightly less. There are 18,000 homeless in the valley, and about 1/4 of them, 6,200, are U.S. veterans.